You've probably faced moments when life felt overwhelming and the weight of your path seemed unbearable. The struggle may have felt so personal that it almost seemed as though you were walking through life alone, with no one truly understanding the depth of your battles. But let me tell you something important. You were never truly alone. No. In fact, the moment you were chosen by the universe, something shifted in ways you may not have fully grasped. You carry within you an energy that the world cannot comprehend. And with that energy comes a silent but unwavering force. A protector who is locked in, waiting, and ready to handle anyone who dares to mess with you. Now, you might not see them, hear them, or even feel them in the way you expect, but trust this. There's someone, or rather, something, constantly watching over you. It's the kind of protection that doesn't need to announce itself. In fact, it often works in the background, out of sight, behind the veil of your daily life. But make no mistake, the moment anyone dares to cross the line and challenge your destiny, your guardian is already in position, ready to strike with precision and power. You, the chosen one, are not walking through this world without a clear line of defense. Imagine, if you will, that you're a star in the sky, shining brightly, and someone throws a rock at you. What happens? Does the star move? Of course not. The rock burns, it disintegrates, it vanishes into nothingness. That is the level of protection the universe has placed around you. You're not just a person on a path. You're a celestial force in your own right, and the energy behind you is so powerful that anything that tries to knock you down is instantly dealt with before it even has a chance to touch you. That's not just some flowery metaphor or wishful thinking. That is the truth of your existence. You were chosen for greatness, and with that greatness comes protection. Every soul that is handpicked by the universe is never left to walk the journey alone. From the moment you were called to this purpose, a silent defender was assigned to you. This protector doesn't need recognition or applause. They don't work for validation or reward. They work because they were made for this, and their sole purpose is to ensure that you fulfill the mission you were destined for. There is no room for hesitation in this protector's work. They are locked and loaded, charged up, and fully prepared to handle anything that dares to mess with you, no matter how it presents itself. People often fail to recognize the depth of protection around the chosen ones. They see someone walking through life, seemingly calm and unaffected by the chaos around them, and they mistakenly assume that this person is vulnerable, that they could be easily knocked down. But they couldn't be more wrong. You see, the calmness you radiate, the quiet strength you carry, is a direct result of the unseen force that is constantly monitoring every situation, studying every threat, and neutralizing danger long before it even reaches you. This is not luck, and it's not coincidence, it's alignment. You're not just moving through life by chance. You are guided and protected by the universe itself. This protection is not just some passive, wishful thinking kind of thing. It's built into your existence. It is woven into the very fabric of who you are and what you are meant to achieve. The universe doesn't choose its warriors lightly. You were picked because your presence matters. Your purpose matters. Your destiny matters. And that's why there's a silent defender watching over you at all times. Whether you recognize it or not, they're always there, quietly stepping in whenever necessary, making sure that anyone who dares to mess with you is swiftly shown the consequences of their actions. Now, let's be real for a second. There are people out there who would love nothing more than to see you stumble. There are those who want to see you fail, people who don't understand your path and may even actively try to throw you off course. They might not always be enemies in the traditional sense. Sometimes, these threats wear the guise of friends. Sometimes they come in the form of well-meaning advice that subtly undermines your confidence. Or they show up as people who smile to your face but harbor jealousy or envy behind your back. They might act supportive, but deep down, they're hoping you falter. But here's the thing, the universe sees it all. Your guardian sees it all. Every time someone tries to push you, every time they try to break you, your protector is already there, taking action before you even know what's happening. What makes this protection so powerful is that it doesn't wait for trouble to arrive. It works in the shadows, intercepting threats before they have a chance to even get close. If someone tries to throw a rock at your star, the universe isn't waiting for that rock to hit. It burns before it even gets near you. And the way this energy works is completely different from anything most people expect. It's not emotional, it's not reactionary, and it's not about holding grudges. This energy is pure strategy. It's a defense mechanism built into the very nature of the universe, and it moves with precision, purpose, and speed. It understands patterns, motives, and intentions, and it knows when someone is pretending to be something they're not. This type of protection goes unnoticed by most. But when someone who intended to hurt you suddenly finds themselves falling out of your life as quickly as they came in, that wasn't by chance. That wasn't some random event. That was the universe stepping in and saying, "Not today." It doesn't need to broadcast its actions. The beauty of this kind of protection is in its quiet power. Your guardian doesn't need a spotlight or public recognition. They act when necessary, and they always act with the highest level of precision. They're always in motion, moving silently behind the scenes, ensuring that no one can ever truly harm you in the way they intend. You've likely noticed that some of the people who tried to bring you down seem to disappear from your life without explanation. The truth? That wasn't luck. That wasn't them getting distracted or deciding to leave on their own. That was divine intervention in action. Your protector has been keeping watch, and when someone gets too bold, they're removed from your life with a force they'll never see coming. The universe doesn't allow its chosen ones to walk unprotected. You're not meant to struggle. You're not meant to face chaos and destruction. You're meant to rise, to grow, and to evolve. And your protector ensures that your journey is not derailed by those who don't belong in your story. So, the next time you find yourself wondering why things seem to always work out for you, even when they shouldn't, remember this. The universe has your back. The protector assigned to you is locked and loaded, standing guard over your path, ensuring that anyone who tries to mess with you is swiftly dealt with. And it's not just about survival, it's about thriving. The universe has placed a force around you that ensures you won't just make it through life. You'll make it through stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your purpose. This protection is not a random occurrence. It's a divine guarantee. The universe didn't just pick you at random. It chose you because your light is necessary and your journey is important. It's a journey that's meant to be protected at all costs. So, remember, the next time someone tries to challenge you, undermine you, or throw obstacles in your way, you're not facing them alone. Someone is already locked and loaded, standing between you and any threat, ensuring that your path remains clear and your rise is unstoppable. From the moment you were chosen by the universe, a quiet, unseen force began its work. While it's easy to imagine a protector in the traditional sense, someone standing by your side, watching over you with vigilant eyes, what you must understand is that your guardian does not operate like most people expect. The protector's role is far more profound, subtle, and strategic. It's not a casual form of loyalty, nor is it motivated by emotional attachment. Instead, the protector works with a deep, intrinsic purpose that transcends the physical realm. Their actions are not driven by feelings or sentiment, but by an unshakable commitment to your journey, your growth, and your ultimate success. The protector is always present, always aware, and always active, even if you don't see or feel their influence. Imagine, if you will, a storm quietly brewing far away. The winds shift, the clouds darken, and the energy starts to hum with impending change. You don't feel it yet, but the storm is gathering, and once it strikes, it will have a profound effect. This is how your protector operates. Their actions are not seen, but they are always moving behind the scenes, manipulating the threads of fate to ensure that you are shielded from harm. It's not that they intervene only when danger strikes. They work long before a threat has even materialized, cutting off potential risks before they have a chance to form. Their vigilance isn't just about reacting. It's about preventing, anticipating, and guiding the flow of energy around you. Your protector's existence isn't random or coincidental. It's an inherent part of the universe's design. The moment you were selected for greatness, the universe set into motion a sequence of protective measures to ensure that you could walk your path unimpeded. This protector is not a passive observer. They're actively involved in shaping the course of your life. Their power lies in their ability to anticipate potential dangers, working quietly in the background to stop those dangers before you even realize they existed. While many people envision a protector shielding them from obvious threats, enemies who openly challenge them, obstacles that appear on their path, the truth is that the most dangerous forces aren't always visible. The real power of your guardian lies in their ability to detect and neutralize threats that are hidden from view. These threats are often more insidious, more subtle, and far more dangerous because they can undermine you without you even realizing what's happening. Fake friends, covert jealousy, and toxic energies that disguise themselves as positive influences can do more harm to your soul than any enemy who wears their hatred on their sleeve. These hidden threats may not show up as direct attacks, but their impact can be just as devastating. A false friend may offer support while secretly plotting your downfall. A jealous acquaintance may smile to your face, but in their heart, they wish to see you fail. These threats often exist in the shadows, wearing the guise of kindness or companionship, making them nearly impossible to identify at first. They can show up as whispers in the background, subtle manipulations, or even seemingly harmless comments that chip away at your confidence. But here's the thing. While you may not see these threats, your protector does. Your guardian is attuned to the hidden energies that surround you. They understand the undercurrents of human behavior, the silent language that people speak without saying a word. They can feel when someone's intentions are not pure, and they know when a person is trying to deceive, undermine, or distract you from your path. When someone moves in the shadows with ill intent, your protector is already on guard, already working behind the scenes to block their influence. The universe knows that these hidden threats can derail your journey just as easily as any overt attack. That's why the protector's role extends far beyond merely dealing with visible dangers. They are also tasked with identifying these unseen forces and intercepting them long before they have the chance to take root in your life. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being prepared. Your protector doesn't wait for the harm to show up. They recognize the signs early and shut down the threat before it ever reaches you. Their focus is not just on what you see, but on what you can't see, ensuring that your energy remains protected from every angle. When you feel like someone is betraying you, or you notice a shift in the dynamic with someone who once seemed supportive, don't be fooled by appearances. Your guardian is already aware of the energy shift. They've already dealt with the situation in ways you may never know. That friend who suddenly turned cold, the colleague who secretly resents your success, the protector has already neutralized the threat, removing their influence from your life before they could do any real damage. What many people fail to understand is that this protection is not an optional feature of your life. It is woven into the very fabric of your existence. The universe doesn't just assign a guardian to anyone. It assigns them to those whose presence and purpose are so significant that they must not be allowed to falter. The chosen ones, like you, are rare. You carry an energy, a frequency, that is not meant to be derailed by the whims of those who seek to harm you. Your journey is too important, your destiny too profound for the universe to leave you vulnerable. This is where the idea of karmic balance comes into play. The universe operates on laws and principles that transcend human understanding. And one of those laws is that the chosen ones cannot be allowed to walk their path without divine protection. When you were selected, the universe knew that your journey would not be easy. It knew that there would be forces, both seen and unseen, that would attempt to block your progress. So, before you even began, the universe laid the groundwork for your protection. Your guardian was assigned not out of necessity, but out of design. This is part of the grand cosmic plan. When we talk about the universe removing obstacles, it's not just about fate, it's about the very structure of existence. The universe has a purpose for you, a reason why you were chosen. And because of this, it has also established a system of checks and balances to ensure that nothing can disrupt your mission. This system is what you feel when you experience those moments of sudden clarity, when you're guided to take a different path, or when a sudden opportunity presents itself just when you need it the most. These are the signs that the universe is clearing the way for you, subtly shifting the course of events to ensure that you're always moving toward your true purpose. The universe is not a random entity. It is a force of order and balance. And when it chooses someone for greatness, it does not leave that person to figure out on their own. It sends a protector, an energy force that aligns perfectly with the chosen one's purpose. This protector is not a separate entity, but an extension of the universe's will to see you succeed. They are not there to coddle you, but to ensure that nothing, no person, no force, no energy can block your path. They are the silent enforcers of your destiny, working behind the scenes to maintain the integrity of your journey. The universe, in its wisdom, knows that you are not built to fail. You are not designed to be knocked off track by petty enemies or subtle manipulations. You were designed to rise, to evolve, and to make an impact in this world that reverberates long after you've moved on. And because of that, every step you take is guided, every danger is neutralized, and every obstacle is clear before it can halt your progress. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, your protector serves as a constant reminder that the universe is never out of control. When the pressure mounts, when the world seems like it's spinning off its axis, remember this: your protector is working quietly but powerfully to keep you moving forward. They are watching, waiting, and ready to act in ways you can't even comprehend. Your success, your journey, and your destiny are too important for the universe to allow anyone to stand in your way. There's a deep, almost incomprehensible truth that most of your enemies simply cannot grasp. When they choose to challenge you, they're not just fighting you. They're not merely confronting a single person. They're standing against the entire force of the universe itself. This is a mistake they will soon regret. You see, the universe does not choose its warriors haphazardly. It does not simply pick people to walk through life facing struggles and chaos without providing them with the power, wisdom, and protection needed to overcome any obstacle. When you were chosen, the entire cosmic order aligned to support you. So, when someone decides to mess with you, they're not just facing you. They're facing the universe's will and divine plan for your life. Imagine a star, burning bright and untouchable in the sky. Now, picture someone, an individual far smaller, far weaker, throwing a rock at that star. What happens? Does the star tremble? Does it falter under the weight of the rock? No. The rock burns, disintegrates, and vanishes. The star remains untouched. This is the metaphor for your enemies. When they aim their malice, their envy, or their attacks at you, they're like the rock trying to strike the star. In their arrogance, they believe they can take you down, that they can disrupt your light. But what they fail to see is the force of energy that surrounds you, the power that protects you. They don't understand that by challenging you, they're challenging the forces of the universe itself, and the consequences for that will always be far greater than they ever expected. What most enemies fail to realize is that their strength, their weapons, their schemes are no match for the silent, unstoppable force that is locked and loaded behind you. It's not about brute force, it's about divine purpose. The universe has selected you for something far greater than any enemy can understand. And when they decide to test you, they're unknowingly stepping into a trap they cannot escape. You are not designed to break, and neither is the cosmic power that backs you up. So, every attempt they make to bring you down only pushes them closer to their own defeat. In their arrogance, they believe they can take down someone like you. They see your calm demeanor, your quiet strength, and they mistake that for weakness. But they do not see the cosmic force that moves with you, behind you, ensuring that no harm comes to you. They think their words, their actions, their betrayal will rattle you. But in reality, they're only sowing the seeds of their own downfall. You were chosen, and the universe does not make mistakes. The protector assigned to you is not passive. They're not waiting for danger to show up. They're always ahead of the game, intercepting threats before they even have a chance to manifest. When an enemy underestimates you, they're simply overestimating themselves. They think they can break you, But what they fail to see is that you were never meant to break. You were built to endure, to rise above, and to become stronger with each challenge. And every time they try to push you, they only end up pushing themselves further into the consequences of their actions. Every time someone throws a rock at your star, they burn themselves in the process. Even when you don't see it, even when you don't hear it, your protector is always working. Their actions may go unnoticed by most, but their impact is undeniable. Enemies who plot against you may believe they're getting away with their schemes. They may think that their manipulations are going unnoticed, but what they fail to realize is that the universe is already working to undo their efforts. The protector assigned to you does not wait for danger to make its move. They're already 3 steps ahead, ensuring that any attack that comes your way is thwarted before it has a chance to take root. You've felt it before, haven't you? That strange sense of peace when you know something could have gone wrong, but it didn't. That feeling when you look back on a situation and realize that something or someone kept you from falling into the trap that was set for you. Your protector's actions are working behind the scenes, erasing threats long before you even recognize them. They don't need applause. They don't need recognition. They only need effectiveness. And that's exactly what they deliver, quietly and without fail. Think back to moments when you've had the sense that you were being protected. Maybe it was when someone tried to break your confidence, but instead of feeling the sting, you felt a sudden surge of strength. Maybe it was when you were about to make a decision that could have led you down the wrong path, but somehow, the universe led you in a different direction. These are the moments when your protector has been working, ensuring that your journey remains on track. Their presence is invisible, but their impact is undeniable. And while you were healing, growing, and minding your own business, they were in the background, shutting down the threats that were never meant to touch you. When people who plotted against you suddenly vanish from your life, it's not an accident. It's the work of the protector. They've already removed the toxicity, cleared the path, and set you free to move forward. You don't need to fight every battle yourself. Your protector is doing that for you. They are ensuring that your focus remains on your purpose, on your growth, and on your journey. The more you move forward, the more you step into your power, the more the universe works to protect you from those who would try to drag you down. And every time someone crosses the line, they are met with consequences that they never saw coming. This protection, this guardian energy, is not just a coincidence. It's not a random act of kindness. It is a part of the divine plan that has been set in motion the moment you were chosen. The protector is not merely a passive figure. They're an active participant in your life's design. They are a part of the universe's grand plan for you, and they exist to ensure that nothing and no one can disrupt that plan. Your alignment with your purpose is the key to everything, and the universe will stop at nothing to ensure that you fulfill that purpose. The universe does not work on chance. It works on alignment. When you are aligned with your true purpose, you're like a magnet for protection, for growth, and for divine favor. Your protector is aligned with you as well. They're there to keep you on course, to protect you from anything that tries to knock you off track. They understand the importance of your journey, and they know that your presence in this world is essential. Without you, things would not be as they're meant to be. And the universe, in its wisdom, will not allow that to be derailed. Your protector doesn't act out of emotional attachment or a desire for recognition. They act because it is their purpose, because the universe has chosen them to fulfill this vital role. They have been assigned to you not by coincidence, but by divine design. The universe doesn't leave anything to chance. When you were chosen, everything aligned to ensure that you would be able to fulfill your mission. This alignment is not just about your journey. It's about the greater cosmic plan, and you play a key role in that plan. Your protector's actions reaffirm that plan at every turn. They work in silence, behind the scenes, but every time you step forward, they are there, clearing the path, removing obstacles, and ensuring that nothing can stand in your way. And while your enemies might think they're simply challenging you, they're not. They're challenging a force far greater than they can comprehend. When they mess with you, they are messing with the entire universe's design, and that is a battle they cannot win. The universe has set up a perfect system of checks and balances. Every time someone tries to interfere with your path, the universe steps in and realigns things to restore balance. It's not about vengeance. It's about maintaining the harmony of the universe. And every time someone tries to disrupt your journey, they're met with consequences that they never expected. The protector doesn't need to ask for permission to defend you. They don't need approval. They simply do what they were designed to do. Ensure that you fulfill your purpose, no matter what. At the end of the day, your enemies can never win because they don't understand the force they are up against. They believe they're attacking a person, but what they don't see is the universe itself aligning to defend you. They can throw all the stones they want, but like the rock aimed at a star, they will only burn themselves. Every time they attempt to harm you, they're unwittingly signing their own defeat. Your protector, your guardian, is always 3 steps ahead, and their job is to ensure that you remain untouchable. They're the silent force that makes your enemies question their own decisions and reminds them that some battles are never meant to be won. The universe does not leave the chosen ones to fend for themselves. It provides them with a protector whose sole purpose is to keep them on their path and ensure that their rise is unstoppable. And as your enemies continue to underestimate you, as they continue to test you, they will only find themselves facing consequences that they never saw coming. The universe has already written their fate, and the protector is here to ensure that nothing can stand in the way of your journey. You are not simply walking through life as a passive figure in this grand story. You are a central force, chosen by the universe for a purpose far greater than what meets the eye. Every challenge you've faced, every hardship you've overcome, has been a step toward the fulfillment of that purpose. But even when you feel weak, when you feel the weight of the world pressing against you, know this: you are not walking this path alone. You have a protector who stands at the ready, not just to defend you, but to propel you forward toward your destiny. Your strength, your ability to rise, and your continued survival are not simply based on your own willpower alone. While you have certainly played a part in your journey, the true force behind your power is the alignment you have with the universe and the invisible protector who has been assigned to you. It is this alignment, this deep connection to something far greater than yourself, that enables you to navigate the obstacles, face the threats, and rise to greatness with such unwavering confidence. The protector who walks with you, though unseen, is as much a part of you as your own soul, and they are just as dedicated to your purpose as you are. This protection is not incidental. It is essential to your success. When the universe chose you, it chose you for greatness. And with that greatness comes a responsibility that the universe will not allow to be disrupted. Your journey is a sacred one, and everything around you, every force, every moment, every decision, aligns to ensure that nothing can get in the way of your path. You are part of a divine plan that stretches beyond what you can comprehend, a plan that involves not just your success, but the rise of the world around you. The power you feel inside, the quiet strength you carry, is not just yours. It's the universe's power, channeled through you, guided by the protector who watches over you and ensures that your path remains open, no matter the obstacles that come your way. The strength you possess is not merely about the courage in your heart or the fire in your spirit. It's about the immense force that surrounds you and aligns with your purpose. This power does not need to be loud or boastful. It does not need recognition or credit. It moves silently, but with unmatched precision, ensuring that you remain shielded from harm and always moving forward. Your journey may seem quiet to the outside world, but the energy that surrounds you is profound and unstoppable. You're not just walking through life. You're walking in a stream of cosmic alignment that is propelling you toward greatness. And anyone who dares to challenge you, anyone who tries to disrupt your path, will inevitably face the consequences of challenging the universe itself. They will find themselves against a force they cannot comprehend, a force that has been working behind the scenes to secure your rise from the very beginning. Your protector is not an accidental force. They are a divine presence, selected for this very moment in time, to ensure that you fulfill your purpose. They do not hesitate, they do not doubt, and they do not falter. Their protection is constant, their dedication unwavering. You were never meant to stand alone in this journey, and your protector, though unseen, is always there, ensuring that you're not only shielded from harm, but actively guided toward your destiny. Now, more than ever, it's crucial to trust in the process of your journey. You may not always understand why certain things happen, why certain people come into your life or leave, or why challenges appear just when you think things are going well. But the universe has a way of making everything work out exactly as it should. You were chosen for this path, and everything that happens, good or bad, is part of the design that is leading you to your ultimate purpose. There will be times when you feel isolated, when you question whether you're truly supported or if you're walking through life without a true sense of direction. But even in those moments, remember this: your protector is never far away. They're not waiting for you to ask for help. They're always working behind the scenes, making sure that no harm comes your way. They may not be visible, but their presence is always felt in the quiet moments when you feel most vulnerable. They are there, guiding you, redirecting you when necessary, and ensuring that every step you take is one step closer to your divine purpose. There will be those who try to make you doubt yourself, those who seek to plant seeds of fear, insecurity, or confusion in your mind. They may not understand your power or your purpose, but that does not matter. What matters is that you recognize that your journey is sacred, and the universe will never allow it to be derailed. Your path is divine, and your protector is the constant force ensuring that you remain on it. Trust that every step you take, even when it feels uncertain, is part of the bigger plan. The universe is always guiding you, always shifting things around to ensure that you are in alignment with your highest purpose. When people question your strength or try to manipulate you, remember that they're not just challenging you, they're challenging the entire universe. Your strength is not in your hands alone. Your strength comes from the alignment of your spirit with the energy that moves throughout the universe. You are an integral part of a greater cosmic design, and no one, no matter how strong or determined they may seem, can disrupt that. They cannot stop you from moving forward because you are walking in alignment with something far more powerful than their petty tactics. When you feel like the world is against you, when it seems as if the pressure is mounting and the weight is unbearable, remember this: you are never alone. You have a protector who is always at the ready, watching every situation, anticipating every threat. You have an energy behind you that refuses to let you fall. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to align more deeply with the purpose you were created for. No one can break you because you are supported by a power greater than yourself. The universe has set this path before you, and it will not let you stray from it. You may not always see your protector, but they're always there, working tirelessly behind the scenes. You may not always hear their actions, but you will feel their impact. Your protector is the unseen force that guides you, shields you, and redirects the course of your journey whenever necessary. They're the quiet strength that supports you when the world feels chaotic, and they're the silent voice that whispers to your heart, reminding you of your worth, your power, and your purpose. As you move forward, understand that your path is already secured. The universe has already paved the way for you, and every moment that unfolds brings you closer to the greatness you were destined for. Trust that the struggles you face, the challenges that seem insurmountable, are not in vain. They are part of your training, part of your evolution, and part of the process that is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. You don't have to fight every battle alone. The universe has provided you with everything you need to succeed, including the protector who is always at your side. You may not see them, but trust that they're always watching, always guarding, and always ensuring that you stay on track. Your enemies can never win because they're not just fighting you. They are fighting the entire cosmic system that supports you. They may believe they have the upper hand, but they are mistaken. The moment they challenge you, they have already lost. As you continue on your journey, move forward with confidence. You are a force to be reckoned with, and nothing can stand in your way. Trust in the process, trust in your protector, and trust in the universe's plan for your life. You are aligned with something far greater than yourself, and that alignment ensures that you will rise, no matter how many obstacles try to stand in your way. Let this be the reminder you need to continue on your path with unwavering faith. The universe has your back, and you are never alone. You are the chosen one, and you have the strength, the power, and the protection to fulfill your destiny. Trust that everything happening in your life is part of a divine plan, and that plan cannot fail. Keep moving forward, knowing that every step you take is part of your journey toward greatness. The universe is aligned in your favor, and with that alignment comes unstoppable power. Keep going, keep believing, and keep trusting, for the universe will always see you through.